Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Daljit and today I'm going to tell you about my PR journey, that how I got my Canadian PR from India because I applied it through Express Entry. So I'll tell you everything in detail because a lot of students keep on asking me that how I applied and how I got my visa. Everything I will share in this video. All you need to do is watch this video till the end and find all the useful links in the description. All the links which you need, I will put in the description so you can see that. Okay, so the very first thing is when you are planning, like suppose you are planning that you have to go abroad, you need to plan where you want to go. You need to check all the possibilities, your profession, your growth, like in which country you want to go. When you finalize it, when you finalize that you want to go to Canada, then you have to see which programs are there. There are so many programs by which you can come here, but today I'm going to tell you about the Express Entry by which I came here. So I have the knowledge, I'm going to tell you about that only. The very first thing that you need to do is to calculate your CRS, that is comprehensive ranking system. You have to check your scores because the latest cutoff is around 465. So you need to check if you are getting more than 465, then you are safe and you should apply for it. And if you have less scores, then you should find some possible ways by which you can increase your score. There are ways by which you can increase your scores. Those I'll tell you in the video. Talking about my profile, as I was already teaching IELTS, so it was easy for me because I had to appear for the exam. And when I made up my mind, I collected all my educational documents for the credential assessment. You all must be knowing that you have to get your degrees evaluated from Canada. There are different agencies who are doing it, like WES, ICAS and IQAS. So you need to check where you want to go. Their time, their fees varies, so you need to check which one you want to do. There are different time they take to process your file, like some take 2 months, some take 3 months. Before this pandemic it was a quick process, but now they are taking time, so you need to check all those things. So what I did was I collected all my documents. I requested my university that they have to send all the documents directly to Canada because this is compulsory. You have to send the documents and your university has to send the documents. And both the documents, when they are collected in Canada, the process will start. Okay, so it depends like how much time you are taking and how much time your university is taking. After that, they check, they evaluate, they will let you know the equivalency of your degree. Suppose if you have done masters, so you will get to know how many marks you're getting for that. Okay, according to that report, you will get the scores that you have to put in your CRS. Okay, suppose you have done bachelor's, you will get scores according to that. If you have done masters, then you will get scores according to that. I did my bachelor's and master's from India and I got both of them evaluated from here. And when I was waiting for the report, in the meantime, I prepared for my IELTS. I did the practice for 1 week, then I appeared for the exam, and after 13 days, I got my scores. So because in Express Entry, the basic requirement is 8,777, 8 in listening, 7 in others. So this is the basic requirement you have to fulfill. Why? Because when you get 8,777, you get additional 50 points from Canada. Because if you're not getting those scores, you will get stuck at 400 or 420. So this is the reason I always tell the students that you have to get 8,777, 8 in listening and 7 in others, so that you can get those 50 points from Canada. Those will help you to boost up your score. Okay, so this is what you have to do. In the meantime, when the credential assessment is going on in Canada, you should go for your IELTS. You have to do the general one. You can do it from ITP or British Council, whichever is available, computerized or pen or paper based, whichever is available, you can go for it because there is no such difference in the IELTS. All you need to do is you need to understand all the intricacies of all the modules. And for all those tips, you can check my other videos. There's a playlist called IELTS in which you will get all the tips. And there are some live classes as well which I conducted, in which you will get everything in detail. Like all kind of questions were discussed, some doubts were discussed. You can check those videos as well. Okay, so this is what you have to do. We have done 2 steps. The very first was to get my credential assessment. The second was to get my IELTS. When I got my score, I checked my CRS, that was 482. Okay, so now I'll tell you how you have to proceed. You have to get your age calculated. Till 30 you will get full points. Then there is your education. If you have done bachelor's or you have done master's, or if you have done other diplomas, you will get marks for that. You can calculate everything. I will leave the link of the CRS calculator where you can check your scores. Like you have to fill all the details: your age, your education, your work experience, and your IELTS score. If you haven't done IELTS, just put the score 8777, because that is the basic requirement. If you're not able to get that, then express entry will be difficult for you. Okay, so you have to find some other ways. You have to put 8777 and all the other details that the form will ask you. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Like now Canada has announced that they need a lot of workers here, and you can choose any of the ways which are here, like express entry, federal, or maybe you can go through PNP. So you have to check in which you are eligible. So I think express entry is the easiest and convenient method to get the PR in like 4 to 6 months. It took 4 months for me. So many of the students, they got it in 4 to 5 months, and some people they got it after 6 months also. But now the timeline has changed. They are taking bit longer time because of this pandemic. So you just need to do everything. Let's start how you have to do. You have to check your CRS. After checking your CRS, you got your credential assessment that you will get in 2 to 3 months. In the meantime, you have to do your IELTS. Okay, and then when you have done all this, you will create your profile. You will put your profile in the pool, because people from all over the world, they are putting their files in that pool, and whenever there is a draw, they give you an invitation to apply. That is ITA. Once you get your ITA, you have to upload all the documents like your work experience, your education, WES evaluation, and your IELTS, and your spouse documents as well. If you are married, then you have to add his or her documents as well. So what you have to do is, after you have uploaded all the documents, okay, then you have to get your medicals done. You have to check your NOC also. You have to get your police clarification certificate as well. So these things you have to do after the ITA. You will get all the emails, you will get all the instructions, and the most important thing is you need to give the proof of funds as well. They vary according to the family members. If you are single, that will be less. If you are married, that will be a bit higher. If you have children, that is going to be different. So you need to check that. I will put the link in the description so you can check how much funds you need. Those are in Canadian dollars. You need to convert that according to your currency. Whatever your currency is, then you need that much money. Those proof of funds you need to maintain till you land here. You have to keep that money with you till you come here, everything is done, and you get the final PR. So all these things, your police clarification certificate, your NOC, and your medicals, you have to do in the timeline they will provide you. They will give you complete instructions. It is very easy because they will send you emails. Proper emails will be there. All the instructions you will get there. Those are easily understandable. You just need to read each and everything, that what they are saying, what instructions are there, and what things you need to do. After that, you have to check the deadline also, that what deadline you have to follow. Okay, so this is the main thing you have to do. It is very simple process. You just need to work on this. And your credential assessment costs around 12,000 to 15,000 INR, that is Indian rupees, and the proof of fund for one person is 12,000 something, that is in Canadian dollars. You need to convert that in your currency and you need to check. I'll put the link in the description so you can check it. So you have to make up your mind when you plan everything that you have to move to Canada. Check your CRS and send your documents for evaluation. Okay, in the meantime, you should do IELTS so that you do not waste any time. Time is precious in this case, and when you get the ITA, half work is done. Now I'll tell you the different criterias that will help you to boost up your score apart from the things I told you earlier. So this is how your points will be calculated. You have to fill in all the details which are given here. You will write whatever you have done. Like the very first thing is the marital status. If you are single or you're married, you have to write that. You will get points according to that. And then is the education. If you have done bachelor's, you will write that and you will get the points according to your bachelor's. If you have done master's, you will put that and your scores will be according to the degree which you have done. Then if you have done doctorate, then you will get the highest points. Okay, then we have the Canadian education. The students who have done studies here, they will get points for that also. And then if you have done work here, like the Canadian work experience, you will put that and you will get scores for your Canadian work experience. Then is the international work experience. Like I was from India, my work experience was considered as international work experience. That will vary according to the years you have worked. Okay, then is IELTS. The basic is 8,777. If you score more than that, you will get benefited for that as well. So try to get more than 8,777 so that you can be on the safer side. Okay, then we have French. This is something everyone has to do till all these points. Okay, then we have spouse education and IELTS. Those people who are married, they will put these details also. In spouse IELTS, the minimum is 6 in each, but if you get more, you will get benefited for that. And if both the applicants, the primary applicant and the secondary applicant, if they both get 8,777, then their score will be boosted up. So you need to see if you can get more than 6. That is going to be advantageous for you. Okay, so this is the basic thing that you have to do. And after calculating all these points, you have to get your final score. That should be around 465. I always suggest that it should be more than 465. Then you will be on the safer side. And if you're not able to get this much, then what you can do is you can do French. You can go for the PNP, that is Provincial Nominee Program, in which a province, a Canadian province, will give you an invitation to apply. You have to apply there and they will give you extra points so that you can get your PR. The only difference is you have to land in that province and the requirement is you have to live in that province for 2 years. Okay, this is the only difference. But if you get your PR through express entry, you can live anywhere in Canada. Then we have sibling. If you have any blood relation over here, then you will get extra point for that as well. Then is job offer. If you have a job offer, then you will get points. Like if you have any job offer, valid job offer, then you will get extra points. Okay, so all these things, when you calculate, you will get your final CRS score. That will help you in getting your ITA, that is invitation to apply. So this is the basic score that you have to reach. If you're not able to reach, then you should try some of these, like whatever you can do, French, PNP or job offer. But be careful when you get job offers because there are many scams which are going on. So you need to be careful when you get a job offer from Canada. Now this is the summary which I told you earlier. This is everything I told in this video. The very first thing is the cutoff is 465 plus. This is expected. So you need to meet this if you want to come here through express entry. Then we have, what you have to do is you have to initiate the process by calculating your CRS. The link will be in the description. Then you have to get your credential assessment. These are some of the agencies like WES, ICAS, IQAS. If you are from the medical field, then you will get some different agency. You need to check that. Then is your IELTS 8777 if you are single. If you are married, then your spouse must get 6 in each. Okay, then you must get your NOC code. Then is the reference letters from your employers. After you get the ITA, you have to get your medicals done. You will get all the instructions in the emails which you will get. You will understand each and everything and follow everything they are telling you. Like they're giving you a deadline, they're telling you what you have to do, how you have to do, and where you have to do for the particular thing. You have to visit there. Okay, then we have the proof of funds. This link also I'll provide where you can check. I'll try to upload a picture where you can see that how much proof of fund is needed for singles, for married, and for people with children. Okay, then we have the proof of employment. You have to give that proof. Then is PCC, that is police clearance certificate. You have to get that. All the instructions you will get, like what thing you need to do first, then what you have to do, till when you have to do. All the instructions will be clearly mentioned. All you need to do is read the email thoroughly and carefully so that you can understand what thing they want you to do. So this is what you have to do if you want to get your Canadian PR through express entry. These steps you have to follow. And if you have any questions or any doubts, you can let me know in the comment section. And if you found this video useful, kindly like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.